Hello everyone, this is Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. For this episode, our lesson is division of monomials. In episode 63, I already explained how to divide monomial by a whole number. In this episode, we will be dividing monomial by another monomial. Okay, in dividing monomials, what we need to do is express the division in fractional form or convert it into multiplication using reciprocal. And then, we will divide the coefficients and simplify the variables separately. Okay, for you to understand this concept, let's give an example. We have here 8a squared divided by 4a. 8a squared is a monomial, 4a is another monomial. Okay, we will simplify this expression using the fractional form and using the reciprocal. Okay, let's start with fractional form. So the first monomial, 8a squared, is the numerator and our denominator is 4a. Okay, let's divide the coefficients. We have here 8 and 4. So 8 divided by 4, that's 2. And then simplify the variables. So this is a raised to the power of 2 divided by a. We can apply here the quotient rule of exponent. So copy the same base or the same variable a, then we need to subtract the exponents. 2 minus 1 is 1. So a raised to 1 or 1. So the simplified expression is 2a. Okay, what about using the reciprocal? Okay, if using the reciprocal, it means we will be multiplying the first monomial by the reciprocal of the second monomial. So copy the first monomial, 8a squared. Division now becomes multiplication. And then get the reciprocal of 4a, which is 1 over 4a. Okay, before multiplying, let's simplify first. 4 and 8, the common factor is 4. So this becomes 1. This now is 2. Okay, a and a squared can be simplified. So this becomes 1. This is a. So 2 times a times 1, that's equal to 2a. So this is the simplified expression. Okay, more examples by answering this concept check question. Fill in the box with the appropriate numbers. For question or for problem number 1 and number 2, we will be using here the fractional form, and for 3 and 4, using the reciprocal. Okay, number 1 is 6a squared divided by 2a. So it means 6a squared is the numerator and the denominator is 2a. Let's divide the coefficients. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And the variables a squared divided by a is a. So this is 3a. Okay, what about number 2? 10x raised to the power of 3 divided by negative 2x. Numerator is 10x raised to the power of 3. Denominator is negative 2x. Okay, simplify. 10 divided by negative 2, that's negative 5. And x raised to the power of 3 divided by x is x raised to the power of 2. So this is negative 5, x raised to the power of 2. Okay, let's move to number 3. Okay, this time using the reciprocal. So we will be multiplying this first monomial by the reciprocal of the second monomial. So first, copy 12a squared b. Division becomes multiplication. This is 1a or a over 2. So the reciprocal is 2 over a. Before multiplying, let's simplify a, and a squared can be simplified. So this is 1, this is a. Okay, 12 times 2, that's 24. And then, a times b is ab. So we have 24ab. Okay, for number 4, we have 2xy raised to the power of 3 divided by negative 1 over 5y. Okay, now copy the first monomial, 2xy raised to the power of 3. Okay, using reciprocal, division becomes multiplication. This is negative 1y or negative y over 5. So get the reciprocal, it's going to be negative 5 over y. Simplify first before multiplying. Y and y raised to the power of 3 can be simplified. So this is 1. This is y squared. Okay, 2 times negative 5, that's negative 10. And x times y squared is xy squared. So we have negative 10 xy squared. Okay, this time, let's answer the simple problem. Simplify this expression. We have here negative 2x raised to the power of 3 inside the parentheses, and this is raised to the power of 4. Divided by 8 over 9, x raised to the power of 5, divided by negative 1 half x raised to the power of 3. To simplify, first, we need to remove this parenthesis or this parenthesis by simplifying this expression. Since we have an exponent here outside the parenthesis, so this is negative 2 raised to the power of 4. The exponent is an even number. So that means the value is positive. So this is positive 16. Okay, what about x raised to the power of 3 to the power of 4? So this is now x raised to the power of 12. Okay, to simplify, we will be writing these monomials or this expression, okay, using the reciprocal. So now, this division turns to multiplication. Okay, this is 8x raised to the power of 5 over 9. Get the reciprocal. This is 9, okay, over 8x raised to the power of 5. Okay, division turns to multiplication. We will also multiply this expression by the reciprocal of this expression. So this is negative x raised to the power of 3 over 2. So the reciprocal is negative 2 over x raised to the power of 3. Before multiplying, let's simplify. 8 and 16 can be simplified. So this becomes 2. Okay, what else? X raised to the power of 5. X raised to the power of 12 can be simplified. So this now becomes x, and the 12 minus 5 is 7. So x raised to the power of 7. And then x raised to the power of 3, x raised to the power of 7 can also be simplified. So 7 minus 3 is 4. So this is x raised to the power of 4. Okay, now let's multiply. Positive times negative. So the result is negative. 2 times 2 is 4 times 9, 36. So this is negative 36. And then the variable would be x raised to the power of 4. So negative x raised to the power of 4. So this is the simplified expression. Okay, and for this last problem, let's find a plus b that satisfies the following equation. 32x raised to the power of 7, y raised to the power of a, divided by negative 2xy inside the parenthesis raised to the power of 3. And this expression is equal to bx raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of 2. Okay, to simplify this expression, we need to remove this parenthesis. So this exponent 3 is now distributed to each number and variable inside the parenthesis. So this is negative 2 raised to the power of 3. This is odd number, so that means the value is negative. So negative 2 raised to the power of 3 is negative 8. Okay, x raised to the power of 3. This is y raised to the power of 3. So this is 32x raised to the power of 7, y raised to the power of 8, divided by negative 8x raised to the power of 3, y raised to the power of 3. And take note, this is equal to bx raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of 2. Okay, to simplify this expression, we will be writing this one in fractional form. So this is now our numerator. So 32x raised to the power of 7, y raised to the power of 8. And the denominator would be negative 8x raised to the power of 3, y raised to the power of 3. This is equal to b x raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of 2. Okay, let's divide. 32 divided by negative 4, that would be 32 divided by negative 8, that would be negative 4. Okay, and then x raised to the power of 7 divided by x raised to the power of 3 is x raised to the power of 4. Okay, what about y raised to the power of a divided by y raised to the power of 3? So what would be the value of a, so we can get y raised to the power of 2. So meaning a minus 3 is equal to 2. So this is so it means A is equal to 2 plus 3, which is 5. So meaning this exponent is 5. So 5 minus 3, it's now 2. So this is y raised to the power of 2. Okay, this is equal to bx raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of 2. So it means, okay, what is the value of A? A is 5 and B is negative 4. The question is A plus B. So 5 plus negative 4. And that is equal to 1. So the answer is 1.